Hey guys, it's your buddy Retributor with more CTL Game of the Week action on Moonlight Madness. And I'm not alone.
Notice me, senpai.
That, of course, is the voice of my wonderful partner, YeE. YeE, why don't you go ahead and introduce some of our players today?
All right, here in the top right on Moonlight Sadness, the random player who rolled Terran. All inspirations, Siegfried.
And in the bottom left, repping Team Unrivaled in the pink trunks, we've got Revolution.
So, we're both Terrans here. How do you like this matchup?
Well, I don't know if it's about the matchup as much as it is about the map. This is Moonlight Madness, which you very correctly said Moonlight Sadness. I feel sad for two reasons. One is a map like this leaves a lot of openings for Protoss to do gimmicky, fun things. There's the lovely second entrance into Terran's base that we all know about, and the rocks blocking as the only gap towards getting to the thirds. But the second reason I feel really sad when I'm on Moonlight Madness or in HOTS at all is that Legacy of the Void is out,
Yeah,
and I'm not currently
basic
playing it.
rip. Well, you wouldn't want to be laddering anyways. It's full of masters and above, even in Gold League. So you'd have a pretty hard time.
I guess so. No, I just be bronze, reppin' bronze for life.
Get that dank bronze tourney wins.
That
So,
would be nice.
looks like a standard Reaper opener here for our friend Siegfried.
Yeah, completely standard. I like Rev. I mean, we practice, and when we do, he beats me fairly often with very interesting kind of Protoss plays, but he also has a tendency to be completely capable to kind of switch back into macro. So I'm really interested to see what kind of game he's going to bring us.
Um, no, Siegfried here is like put his barracks pretty far back.
Yeah.
He trying to bait out something like, "Oh, where the fuck is your barracks, man?" Well, it doesn't matter because you'll see it right now.
Well, this is a pretty fun map for a dank like proxy Widowmine play. So I
He
mean,
might be doing it because he's queuing for a Marine, not a Reaper.
yeah, it's a bit different. Probe
Ooh, that
gets
cheeky
away.
block, the cybernetic score for a second there. I would like this map as a Terran, just because like you have a lot of places to drop Protoss. And I've been playing that, Maru style PvP, and you just drop a lot. Makes you
Yeah.
feel good.
Yeah, I know this almost definitely wasn't going to be the proxy Widowmine just because he went for a 12-12, and usually when you want to do that, you want to go gas first to try and walk in, as quickly as possible off the
Yeah.
secondary ramp. There's a nice little spot where you can build it in a corner here and then actually float it to the low ground and walk in through the back ramp. But no, Siegfried is going for it in his main base. Looks like he's lining up for a Widowmine drop.
Ooh, that hurts. He forgot his second depot. This is not looking good for our Terran buddy Siegfried. That
Uh,
second depot, when you forget that, just makes you cry every time. Like you can obviously tell like the supply difference now from that mistake.
yeah.
He's like down already 4 supply.
Revfoot adding on the forge, so probably having some sense of the cannon. Oh, double forge.
That's just greedy, man.
That's a little bit different. That's
I mean,
that's
I think he'll get away with it too. Sadly, I think he'll get away with it.
if he'd gotten one forge, I would have thought immediately, oh, he's sussed out the idea of widow mines and wants to have a cannon down in his mineral line. I mean, he hasn't really scouted anything at all. But getting two, that I'm not sure what exactly to make of it. The only thing I can guess is that he wants to do, some kind of 1-1 gateway heavy pressure timing.
I think it's more of like a quick upgrades gateway centric style. Like I've seen this before. It's usually for Templar openers, but I'm not 100% sure as I'm not a Protoss player.
Did
But I
Sig-
have seen Templar plays out of two forges.
did Siegfried really delay his CC, or is that just me?
Yeah, he did because he went for a one base Widowmine opener, and Yeah, so if you do that, you're obviously going to delay your natural quite a bit
Isn't
since
the
you go
one
for the support
isn't
before
the one
your
base Widowmine opener though a gas first? If you go 12-12, you can get your command center at the standard timing.
it won't be standard. It'll be a little bit later. Like you'll have more minerals, obviously, because you went for the 12-12 instead of the gas first.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I'm not really liking Siegfried's position right now, at least.
Yeah. And choosing to add on the 2 extra barracks. So just getting his
Yeah, well,
infrastructure up and running.
I
Rev
think.
grabbing Twilight Council. And actually only on 2 gateways, is he not?
Um,
3 gateways. 3 gate, okay. So here comes the Widowmine.
pray for the sick hits. But there's already a photon cannon in the mineral line that's going to be halfway done.
Whoa.
By the time you'll have time to get a shot off, but let's see. Here we go.
Did Rev just recall his probes? I think that was unintentional. Yeah. Anyway,
Interesting.
the cannon finished up at a good time. Rev's got a 12 worker lead. I don't like the CC being as late as it was. It's really difficult to come back from a position like this economically.
His macro at home slipped.
Yeah.
So he's like floating 800 resources right now. He's not looking good. Did no damage. Oh, did a little bit of 7 probe kills. That's not bad. But like, you're obviously hoping for more with something like a 1 base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with no third CC down, it looks like he wants to get these double upgrades out and try and put some pressure on. But Rev is going straight into Templar tech and probably going to get +2/+2. With his worker lead at 44-28, I think he's going to be in a great position to put on a lot of 2-base pressure, or maybe he's just going to go straight into something like Charge Lot Archon.
Yeah, that's probably what he's going to go for with the quick double upgrades and Templar Archives, Charge Lot Archon, or Charge Lot Storm or something of the sort.
Well, he'll be on 6 gate with Templar Archives.
He's so far ahead right now.
Yeah.
Like, he's ridiculously far ahead.
I mean, the one thing he doesn't have is with no Robo Bay is a way to deal with Widow Mines.
Well, he has the cannons. That's what they're for.
Well, attacking, if he's attacking into the Terran.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. And that is the weakness of Charge Lot Archon, so if he done goofs, you could see him throw a game.
Oh, I'm not sure I like this double medevac move out. His stim is definitely not going to be done. He may have combat shield, so if he catches, Rev completely unaware, he might get something done.
Get a few probe kills, pull out.
Rev is moving out. He's got no way to scout any of this, no control of any towers. So it looks like he wants to go put on some pressure. Yeah, 2 probes, so he's going to be throwing down proxy pylons to probably just go straight up the gut. 6 gates. 6 gates, his +2/+2 are finishing up, he's getting his charge.
And Siegfried's macro never recovered, he's been floating consistently this whole game.
It's not the worst, but I think he hasn't taken any of the gas at his natural. And,
yeah, he's starving on gas too, he can't make medevacs.
So that's why he's got an imbalance in his resources. He's not. He needs at least 1 more refinery at minimum if he wants to be producing from a starport.
Let's see how this goes. The drop went down in the main while the army comes in.
Yeah, it wasn't all that much. I mean, Photon Overcharge forced it away. Yeah. The Marines just didn't have enough DPS.
It's not stutter stepping.
I think he might stabilize here, but it will be, at what cost? He's going to lose a lot of SCVs.
Oh, that was a juicy hit with the Widowmine there, though.
Yeah.
But this Archon is going to do massive damage. There's no more Marines or Marauders out on in the main base. He's fighting an Archon, Zealots, and Sentries with SCVs only.
So I mean, Rev pushes it away all right. Sorry. Siegfried pushes us away all right, but at what cost? He's down to 6 workers. Rev's got 2 proxy pylons outside the front of his natural, so if he gets 2 solid warp-ins, he's fine, but he's actually warping in at home.
Well, I mean, he's done enough damage. I think, yeah, he's done way more than enough damage. Like, even if he had, like, I think the only way Siegfried would be okay is if he had, like, 5 orbitals, which he doesn't. He has no upgrades on the way versus 2-2. Yeah, this is not looking very good for our Terran friend over here.
Yeah, Charge Lot Archon is really hard to deal with as a Terran, especially when you have someone, a Protoss who has an upgrade advantage.
Well, I mean, Charge Lot Archon generally does have like not a massive upgrade advantage, but they usually go for greedy upgrades, like Siegfried did with the double early forge. Like usually you need those upgrades to keep up with the bio, but as soon as you get your Archons and your Charge Lots, you do pretty well.
I think
But that's when
I think he's just going to come in now. Rev's going to ravage the main base. You know, the Zealots went into the pocket third, did decent amount of damage. There's just not enough bio here to deal with these forces.
I don't think there ever will be.
No, Siegfried's going to have to tap out. That's it.
GG. Sadly for our Terran friend, he was not prepared for the greedy moves that Revolution did. I mean, it's actually kind of hard to punish that double forge with his opening, since he went for Widow Mines.
Yeah, the unfortunate side of it was just that he went for a Widow Mine drop build and went for a fast Widow Mine drop build, but didn't actually go for the gas first variant that would have allowed him to get his mines out more quickly, and just kind of neglected to balance his mineral and gas income into the mid game.
I also think he had a build order disadvantage in this game, mostly because he went for the quick early forges and quick cannons. So even if the Widowmine drops did come, I think he would have just done a simple probe pull like he did, and just waited a bit and then let his cannon kill the mines, and it would be all good. So I think he was just unfortunate that his opponent went for such early forge and had cannons making when he came in.
Well, congratulations to Unrivaled and Revolution. And
Wins one for his team.
Wins one for his team, gets one more point down the road to championship number 6.
Alamau.
Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you next time with the CTL Game of the Week. GG.